What's up guys and welcome to my stream. This is a stream which is unscheduled one, and also I will be doing some updates about my game which I'm creating, and in overall I will just play a bit, maybe 1 hour or something like that, just to give you an update and to relax a bit with a game. Now I'm playing Forza Horizon 2 simply because I do want to finish those championships, so that will be mostly the stream subject in the future, I believe, until I finish all the championships available in the game, and then I'll probably move on to a different game and leave this one alone already. Right, without further ado, I'll just start the game. Yeah, now I've got a claim again on my video, on my previous stream, which I uploaded to YouTube. And I got a claim again against some kind of music, whatever. And it's obviously, I've turned off the radio, but there was like, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 seconds, and they catched up on this, and they still send me an, claim. Now I have to go to my account, simply, remove the song and so on. It's pointless. I don't know why they do it. It's not like everyone watches videos such as this one and they, listen to music for that kind of, streams. So I don't really understand that kind of point. When people go to streams to listen to music, it's not listening to music. It's watching the game and perhaps, listening to the commentary or whatever the person has to say. So it's not for the music they watch the video. It's basically the music is used in the game and they still, send you the claims, which is kind of annoying to say the least. Wait, well, where is the... I'll just drive there. Or maybe not. Anyway, so yeah, I'll have to remove that part of the song from the video. And I guess this one will have it as well, because there is an intro at the beginning and probably they will still claim copyright on it. Which is annoying, because you cannot turn on a game which has a sound effect without some sort of music in it. And, you upload it and then you find out that they simply... Yeah, this car does not brake. They simply add some stupid claims onto your video, which I don't want to see. Especially since I don't put adverts on my videos. Yeah, probably I will just teleport there. I mean, it's pointless. And it's for free as well. I mean, I don't like this car. It's just annoying. As I said, I use this car to just ride the race. I went with it to the festival.
Okay, the champ's decided. This road trip is heading down to Castelletta.
Oh, I don't know which car to use though. Okay, let's check the speed and stuff, because I don't want to be last. This one is 6, 9. Yeah, I can use this one. So yeah, that's pretty much what happens when you put on the video from the stream, and especially if you have a game which basically has some kind of music in it, like this one, and I cannot control it. I turned off the radio, so the radio doesn't play during the gameplay. But still, during the scenes and stuff like that, there is a song or some kind of music playing, and I have no control over it. So I still get stupid claims on YouTube for using copyright content, which I'm not using it. It just automatically plays. I am not affecting this. I'm not using. I don't even want to use it. Maybe there are some they should actually add some settings to destroy the whole music thing inside the game, so that even during the scenes it does not play whatever. I don't know if there is such a thing, but you know. And YouTube is just playing wrong with those copyright claims already. Some people actually make money out of YouTube, so they make content and stuff like that, and you know, they have a large pool of subscribers or viewers, and they pretty much, that's their job. They're making money out of it. That's how they earn money, by making videos. And they make claims, you know, which damages their income and stuff. That's why I don't want to do stuff like this. I don't want to go into adverts or anything like that on YouTube. I mean, I don't want to deal with those claims, whatever. It's just pointless. Even if I had large pool of viewers, that's just pointless. I mean, you can earn good money out of it, but at the same time, I don't have that many viewers, so I don't really give a shit. And probably if I did have even loads of viewers,
All right, the Retro Hot Hats Championship.
wait a minute.
Select. We'll get started.
Yeah, I'm not talking during the map screen because it always lags for some reason. I mean, during when I'm riding, when I'm driving the car, it doesn't lag much. Although it says it's lagging, it doesn't. But when there is a loading screen, it lags a lot. I just don't know why. So now, back to the YouTube stuff. I mean, they're just... In the past, it wasn't like that. Because I have YouTube account from 2007. So, almost 10 years. Although I didn't produce the content from 2007, but that's when I created my first account on YouTube. 2007, that was my first account, which I still have and use. And later on, I started creating content on that account, but that was much later when I went to uni. And you know, well, I still have adverts on the other one, but the content which I created was self-made, so I created everything. I didn't use anything out of other people's work or anything like that. No such clips, no music, no nothing like that. It was all created by me, so they have no way to actually copyright this because it's self-created, so it's belongs to me pretty much, because I did it myself. So they cannot do anything about this. And that's one thing, because if you actually create your own content and you don't use other people's content, then if you get claims, that's just bullshit, because it's your own content. And I've heard some people actually do get claims, even though they don't use other people's work. They still do get claims, just because, I don't know, some fucking idiot just pretty much, you know, filed a claim and says that he owns the rights to it or something like that, which is bullshit, because these people created it. That's what I'm talking about, you know. It's messed up. And it's messed up because I think of Google, because Google owns YouTube now, and in the in the past it wasn't working like this. The YouTube didn't own YouTube. They bought it later on, I think after 2 years or something like that of operation, something like that, I don't remember. But then they introduced other stuff and people were not very satisfied with those things. There's loads of times that people weren't satisfied with how you, Google, let's say, handled things. So that's why I don't go into adverts, because it's just pointless. And you have to have loads of people watching your videos as well. Shit. Sheer amount of to get some kind of money out of YouTube, if you are making videos and you know, monetize them or advertise them, you have to have shitloads of viewers on those videos to make some kind of money to be able to live every month out of YouTube. So only people who have millions of views on videos can do that kind of shit. Not work and produce, let's say, videos professionally. Obviously, I don't have that kind of views. So even if I wanted to do it, that would be just pretty much pointless. To give adverts to my videos, monetize them. But at the same time, you know, it gives the viewer better experience because there are no adverts, so they can watch the videos however they like. I mean, they don't have to watch stupid adverts or skip them or watch them full, or there's no pop-up stuff in the video, so you don't have to, you know, click shit and stuff like that. Which just, if you, I'm sure a lot of people are like this, you know, when they see the adverts, they're just pissed off. I mean, there's nearly no videos on the YouTube that have no adverts. There are some, but it's very small minority. For example, like I did, on my videos there are no adverts. And when they try to claim something, I just delete the music because otherwise they cannot claim anything on my videos. So because I don't advertise them, so they cannot claim anything, and it's kind of fair use. But I also, you know, talk about the game and other subjects, so it's pretty much fair use kind of thing. And that's why, you know, I don't really do it. Need to do it. And it's messed up. This car is like it's about to break the engine. Break down. The sheer noise of it. I mean, I've turned down the voice so you can hear me more as I speak instead of hearing the car engine roaring. So I did that on purpose, so you probably cannot hear it very well, the car and the sounds of the game, because I did lower it to a very low voice. And that is on purpose, I know about that, and that is because I want people to hear me speak instead of hear the car's engine. It's pretty much that simple. Now about the game, because I will start talking about some subjects and I will forget about updating you guys about my game I'm creating, and it will be again pointless, whole thing. So, for those of you who don't know, I am creating a RPG game, which is a 2D RPG game. And for those of you who know, I'm still in the process of doing the second chapter. So the first chapter is done, but there will be changes in the first chapter of the game. Now it is RPG, so it is a heavily story-based game. But there are, you know, action stuff because you do fight monsters, there are quests to finish, so it's kind of interesting. If you go, for example, to App Store on your phone and go to, I don't know, fantasy RPG games and stuff like this on your phone, you will probably find a game which was created from a similar program I'm using. I've actually checked the store on my Sony, and it's a Play Store, I believe. And there was one game actually which was created in RPG Maker NV, which is a new version of the software, and it allows you to create RPG games on mobile phones and tablets as well as computer. Because the one I'm using is VX Ace, and it does not allow you to do that. Although you probably could somehow do it. Maybe, I don't know. But NV is designed specifically to be able to actually create games for mobile phones, because you can actually tap the screen and the character will move over there. So normally you use arrow keys, for example, to move around. But in MV you actually have, they implemented a touch screen kind of thing, movement and actions, I believe, as well. So that's why you can play on your phone, because you don't have a keyboard on your phone. I mean, you have the one which you use for texting, but it's not really a keyboard which you can use to play games, really. That would be pointless. But yeah, it is. You can actually find those games, and there is a quite large community that creates those games. And you know, there's different styles, because loads of people actually still create sprites for those for the games for this program. So you have multitude of sprites. For example, I found a sprite which creates a ship, although I had to edit it because it didn't allow me to do what I wanted to do with it. So I had to Photoshop it pretty much for a couple of hours, play with it, really change the tile set so that it works for me. But it did work for me, so I implemented that into the game. So there will be a, for example, ship in the game which I already created, and I'm adding really more stuff into the game, as in really unscheduled and not really thought of stuff, because I did mention that there will be a couple of classes to choose from. That will be basic classes. Obviously there will be loads of classes to choose from, but most of them will be hidden, so you cannot get them as a standard class. You will have to do certain quests or something like that, but more will be less hidden than more hidden. So there will be more classes you will be able to find, although there will be some that you will have to do certain things. Even for half a game you will have to have a certain let's say mindset to be able to get that class, because otherwise, even if you do one thing wrong, you won't be able to get it. And some other will be just basic like, I don't know, for example, level ups to the class but different direction, something like that. So you have basic classes, and I had to create buildings for each class, so that you go into the building and then you have a class specific people there and stuff like that. And I forgot about one location or two locations. I mean, I didn't forget, I just didn't have anywhere to put them, those classes, so I had to create new locations for them. So I added two, I think, more locations for those classes, which adds more work to me. Obviously I have to create NPCs, I have to create the location, I have to create the quests, and so on and so forth. That's why it will take some time. Now we have already December, and it's already 3rd or 4th December, actually 3rd. So 3rd December we already have. So till the end of the year, that's like, I don't know, 20 something days, 28 days, and that's not a lot. So what I was thinking about, I will not do, as in the previous stream I said, I want to do a name tag for each message box, or basically dialogue. When you're in conversation, you have a dialogue box, and in there you don't have a name of the character. You do have the picture or avatar of the character, but you don't have the name. And I wanted to add that, it changed that, but I do have to edit a lot of
In 100 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
dialogues just to do that, and I don't think I will be able to do it before the end of the year. So what I was thinking is I'll just do basic quests, I will do basic stuff, I'll add the locations, I'll add the quests, I'll add class changes and so on. Move on with the storyline, and later on when I have time I'll just add those name tags, and I thought what to do with it is to get each chapter done separately. So I'll do the first chapter before I do the demo version and release it to you guys. I thought I'll do that for the first chapter because that will be the only chapter available in the demo version. So do the first chapter with all the name tags, and then when I finish the second chapter I can do a second chapter and add those name tags, because everything will be finished and I won't have to, scramble around. I will have to, visit everything, but I will still have to check all the dialogues again just to make sure that everything is written properly, everything is, grammatically correct, but also it makes sense so that, it has, the story has continuity, there is no loopholes or whatever, some kind of bullshit. I may have forgotten, because as I said, I don't write any of this stuff, I just have it in my head, so I might change my mind in the middle, but I didn't, change the beginning, so the beginning doesn't really make sense, or is written poorly, and then it just rubbish. So I will have to check those dialogues again one by one anyway, just to proofread it and correct any mistakes and bullshit text. So that's what I think I will do before I release the demo version, so that you have a first chapter pretty much completed. Although, as I said, there will be more stuff in the first chapter because I do plan to add some stuff, I think, in the future. Perhaps, improvements. If I see some kind of something I don't like, then I will improve it and stuff like this. And especially after I release the demo version, I hope that people will write feedback to me so that I can improve some stuff. That's why I think the first chapter will change still. But if not, then it will be pretty much finished, and that will be the first chapter you will be able to play in the finished game, really. So that's for the demo version, which will be the first chapter only. I will have to add some kind of controls, like an image, something like that, so that you know what type of keys on your keyboard to use. I think this game works both on Windows and Mac. I don't know, because I don't have a Mac, so I cannot really tell if it works on Mac. But I don't think there should be any problems, because it's like a self library. So if you have the library, if you download the game with the library, then it's like a whole system of it, so you don't need anything, because it should work on its own. That's what I think. So you should, on Linux and Unix, it should work no problem actually, but on Windows it works no problem. On Windows 10, I have Windows 10 and it works no problem. So if it works on Windows 10, it will work on 7, XP, whatever. Vista, if someone uses that, and XP if someone uses that, because so old, I don't remember when I had it. I had the XP for a good couple of years before they no, they released the 7, but I still didn't get the 7. Only after a couple of, I don't know, 2 years later, after they released the Windows 7, I got Windows 7 with a computer. So I didn't even get it. I just used XP all the time, and then Vista,
In 100
because I had a computer with Vista and XP. And Vista was shit. I mean, it was not as in visual shit, it was just functional shit. It was just pointless. The same was with Windows 8. It was just pointless for computers. I don't know why they released that on computers. Because later on, I don't know, a year maybe later, they created Windows 10, which was basically a lot better. And they allow you to have it for free if you have Windows 7 or Windows 8.1 or some kind of, I don't know, service pack. So you could upgrade it to Windows 10 for free. And that's how much it shows Windows 8 was shit, because it was. Seriously. Windows 10 is much better. It doesn't have this stupid mobile phone feel to it. Because Windows 8 was pretty much created for mobile phones, but they somehow created it as well for desktop computers and laptops, which was pointless in my opinion. It was so shit. I had it on one of the computers, and it was so shit. I couldn't use it. I just reverted back to Windows 7 because I just couldn't use it. It was so shit. I mean, if you create a system for a mobile phone, don't ever implement it onto your computer. Never. That should never happen. Right. What else I can tell you about my game? Well, as I said, I'm just pretty much creating the locations right now, so I have to do all the design. And then I'll be done with creating stuff, as in the design. I already have most of the classes created and set up with all the skills. I already figured out how you will change the class, because I don't want... actually, when you change the class in this game, is what happens is you revert to level 1. For example, let's say in this game, when you have... in my game, not this one. In my game, and in overall, in those games created in the software, in RPG Maker VX Ace of... in overall RPG Maker, when you create, say, a character, when you have a character and it has a certain class, because it has to have a class from the beginning, it has to have some type of class. But if you change that class in the middle of the game, your stats will get pretty much overwritten. So you are reverted back to level 0. And that's very bad. Because, first of all, you lose all your stats. So, obviously you can save them in variables, but you lose all the stuff. Shit. And then I have to use multiple variables just to return those stats to you. So the game is not very friendly if you want to change the class in the middle of the game. While I'm, for example, playing the game, I want to change the class. I checked that because I wanted to see what happens if I change the class in the middle of the game. And that's why I know it will revert back to level 1, which is the standard level. Will basically initialize the character again, but with a different class. Which is bullshit. It should just change the class and that's it. But it doesn't do that for some reason. And I'll have to check either... I know how to correct that. I know how to do that because I can use, as I said, multiple variables just to store all the data, like your health, your MP, so mana, your strength, whatever, right? I can store all the data and then just return it to you. Because there are objects in the game that increase your strength, your, I don't know, agility, your HP, your MP. So there are objects that permanently, not temporary, permanently increase your stats. And those objects you can find even in, not maybe first chapter, but in second chapter you can find them already. So that's the problem, because if you find those objects and you use them, and I don't revert the stats as you have them, but only change the class and give you the level, you won't have those additional effects. You may have less health, less MP, or more MP, less health, more health, less MP. For example, you can have less attack because you use some items and they're gone now. That's why I'm saying it's kind of, whoa, stupid headphones, I hate them. It's kind of painful to actually do this, because if the system was friendly enough for me, it would just allow me to simply, you know, change the class, and that's it. The class is different. That's it. Everything stays the same, just the class is different. But it doesn't allow that for some reason, and I don't know what reason is that. Something in the script just says initialize it when you change the class.
Hey guys, that's it for Castelletto. We'll regroup at the hub when you're ready to move out on to the next stage.
I'm not talking really because it will lag during those scenes. So I'll wait. Right, shouldn't lag anymore.
We saw some nice driving today. The suspense in that last race was unbelievable. Now for the
So as I was talking, you simply, you know, I cannot do it that way. So there is a way to store variables. You have, if you know something about programming, a variable holds a value of certain type, for example, like a number. But variable is also useful when you want to assign an unknown value to it. So it holds any type of value you want to assign, and it will hold that value for you. So you can just refer later on to that variable, and it will have that value, which you can use for certain things. Check stuff, assign it, or whatever, right? I mean, not everyone is a programmer, but that's how variables work, really. They're kind of useful in programming as well. They're very useful, actually. Because without them, you cannot really achieve anything. If you set hard values in your code, then you're pretty much screwed. That's why variables are very important in programming. And that's why they're there, probably, because you can actually set those those variables to have, as I said, HP, the current HP, the current MP of your character, and so on. So when you are changing class, what I plan to do is simply assign those variables so that you have accurate data, and it will just revert back to your old stuff and level. Obviously the skills will be not there. I mean, I don't actually know if I should destroy the skills when you change the class, because, well, you learn the skills, but you have a different class. So I'm kind of torn up between those things, because you can actually, how can you forget a skill? That's one thing. There is no such thing, right? Just because you change the class, you forget a skill, which is stupid. But that happens in the games. It's usual stuff. Okay, anyway, this way. It's just that I'm torn up between, if you, for example, have a base class and then you change to a different class. Do you still keep the skills of the base class, or you just forget them and then move on to the new class skills? By the way, the skills that the starting class... Oh shit, not this way. By the way, the skills that the starting class has are nothing, you know, are nothing special. They're very basic skills, so it doesn't add much to it
100 meters, turn left.
comparing to skills that you will get from a class that you choose. Or if you don't choose any, then you'll have to play further to get other skills. Now, it's... what the hell? Yeah, obviously. I'm looking at the arrows, that's why I'm driving like an idiot. Right. So that's why I'm torn up between those two things, because I don't really know. Should I just delete those skills and make you learn new ones, or leave them and you can continue using them? But obviously that's a kind of selective thing, because you won't need them if you change to specific class. Obviously having more skills is better, so that's what I think I will do, because it's better to have more skills and have some kind of options. Which way? So that's what I'm saying. Shit, I knew it. Stupid fucking car. My personal best is not bad on this one. 90 miles per hour. Had to use some kind of faster car. So probably what I think I will do is just leave those skills. But again, I have to save them, so I have to know which class you are, and then add those skills, because as I said, even skills will get... Which way? Straight. I'm not looking at the map, that's why I always don't know which way to go when I don't see those stupid arrows. And they're green, it's very hard to see them. Especially in conditions such as these ones. Now I can see them because it's shady. There's shade, but if it's sunny like this, it's very hard to see. If you can notice that, it's very hard to see those arrows, especially if you have to concentrate what's in front of you. Okay, wait a minute. There is a phone call. Okay, guys, wait a minute. I have to do something. Right, I'm back. Okay, so what was I on about? I forgot what I was talking about. Stupid phone call. Forgot about this thing. What I was talking about. Something about the classes. I don't remember anymore. A weekend. So yeah, I'm in the process of doing it, and then hopefully till the end of the year I'll be able to release some kind of demo version of my game, so you can have a look, and I'll advertise the shit out of it. Not as in through Google, I don't know, what was it, AdSense or whatever. Not like that. I'll just go to many forums, to many sites, just to advertise the game, which on my side as well. I'll do a stream about it. Maybe I'll do a stream on my computer how it looks like, so you can, if you don't want to play it, you can have a look when I play it, and I'll explain some things. That's what I plan to do, so I'll do a stream on my computer about the game. If you would like to be interested in it. So as I say, you won't have to necessarily play the game, but it's better to actually play the game and check it out yourself than see someone playing it sometimes. Because you can have a feel for the game, and whenever you like it or not. How's the controls and stuff like this, how do you fight, and so on. So that's for the end of the year, which is coming very soon, by the way. We already have December, so I'll have to work overtime probably on this game. There will be probably more updates in December, which means more streams, and I'll update you more, guys, about my progress of the game. And if I find some funny... Oh shit! Oh, actually there is a guard rail, so that's lucky. But if I find something funny or something, some story, I will tell you about that as well. Oh, a friend invited me to join the party. I'm playing now and doing a stream, dude. I don't have time. Not right now. I'm busy. After the race, dude. After the race, you have to wait. That was a very good turn. That was a very good corner. And this one will be very shit, or perhaps... Nothing behind me. I like slower cars because you can control them better, as I said in the previous stream. That's why I like to drive with D, C, B classes, because they're very easy to control for me. And when I ride with S class, I just hit everything on my way. Right, let me go to the party chat. I'll check out what he wants. Wait a minute. What's up? Yeah, sure, we can talk. I'm doing a stream anyway, so we can talk. I'm just doing the championships, though. I want to finish all the championships in the game. I'm pretty much done most of them. Wait, sure.
In 400 meters,
Why them?
You have arrived at your destination.
Anyway, so that's pretty much update for my stream. Now I'll just talk with a friend from Xbox, so if you don't mind, I'll play the game. If you want to, you can include it though, so it won't be weird because I'm talking to myself right now, really.
Yeah, I've done it.
Yeah, sure, you can include your audio, I don't really mind.
No, I'm just trying to find the bonfires on Forza Horizon 3. I got like 12 to go
Did you
find.
play the demo version? Because they actually released the demo version on Xbox? Did you play that? You
The
could
demo,
actually play
no.
it. You're downloading it.
What, the demo of Forza Horizon 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have the demo, I've got the game.
Oh, you bought the game?
Yeah,
And how is it?
really good actually.
But it's pretty much the same thing, isn't it? It's just the graphics may be better. And different cars, a bit.
No, this time you're the one who's making the festival.
Oh, so it's different this time, okay.
Yeah, different from both the other two.
Right, so,
So
are
you
making
can
the-
make different.
Yeah?
So you can make different races, so you can make them last how long you want. So basically, there's a race which Horizon has already set up, but you can still make your own, and then also feature someone else's that they've made.
Right,
Obviously,
so you have more
can
control
still
over
buy
how
cars.
you raise the game. That's actually
Yeah.
good. That's actually pretty good.
And then also you get a load of fans which you bring to the Horizon Festival, and then so basically, like, do you know the outposts that are in Horizon 2?
Yeah?
Imagine that, but you can create them, then expand them to level 5, and then you can create different other outposts as well.
Oh, so it's like that.
Yeah, you can create your own. So like, there's one I've got in a city in Australia called Surfers Paradise.
Is the
I've
whole
got one
world,
down near
or
the
is
beach.
it just one type of area? Is it whole world?
Uh,
World.
No, it's Australia this time.
Oh, it's Australia.
The maps are really big though. It's like this other one called
Yeah, well,
Outback.
Australia is really big as well.
Yeah, this one called Outback, which is one of them. It's more off-road and more in the buggy and off-road vehicles because it's all on dirt. So you have to choose which one you want to have.
Oh, so you have
off-road
two
or
types
street
of
race.
things. You have either off-road, if you like off-road, or you can just ride on the streets, right?
Yeah, and then there's still the showcase events.
So that's still good because they gave you a choice to actually do the races on dirt or on street, which is better than here because here they actually force you to do off-road. If you don't like off-road, you still have to do it.
Yeah, so you don't have to open that outpost.
Yeah, that's better then. So they give you a choice. That's very good. That's good improvement in my opinion actually. What about multiplayer?
You've now got
Is it-
co-op campaign.
Yeah.
You've also got we've also got now like a load of people in the lobby doing races. It's basically like the normal. Go find a race, sit in the lobby, king like and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Turn
Yeah.
left.
But and then there's obviously the online free roam as well. That's it at the moment. Then you
Are
can
they
still
planning
create your
something?
private sessions.
Right.
Are they planning to add something? Probably they will add cars. Is the Tesla actually Model X? Because in the Forza Horizon 2 there was no Tesla Model X. I'm wondering if there is one. Because I saw Model S. in
I think there's
Forza Horizon
Tesla.
2.
I'll go. There's Tesla. I'll go have a look for you now. And
I
I've
know
got
there
the. You
should
ever
be
played
S.
Halo?
Sorry?
You ever played Halo?
The first one maybe? It was a long time ago. I didn't play the
Yeah, I
new
got
one.
the. Basically, I got the Warthog on it anyway. On here, the car that you
Right.
can get.
Oh, you can have that as well.
Yeah, you can get it.
Well, that's kind of
So
cool.
basically, that's an off-roading vehicle.
But in Forza Horizon 2, there was some type of weird vehicles as well for off-road. Like
Yeah.
a military grade type of vehicles. So I'm not really that surprised that you can get, you know, Halo stuff in there, as in cars.
Yeah.
Because there is, in Forza there is even a car from Initial D, which is an anime from a 90s, I believe. So you can get that in Horizon 2. So I'm not surprised. There's probably even more cars that are referent to some kind of, you know, occult cars. Very famous from television or something. Or games, basically. Yeah, but that's cool. I mean, I thought it would be just pretty much the same format, but from what you said, it's quite different. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
Because I didn't intend to buy it, but now that I see it's different format, I may be tempted to buy it actually. That's kind of cool.
I'm just debating on whether to sell my Centenario because I got it for $1 million. But then I can, if I really wanted to, I can then sell that, get 2 million, and go buy like a Ferrari FFX or something like that.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, let's see how
it's,
much.
it's up to you, but I prefer slower cars than the fast ones because it's easier to control them. I don't know how it is in Horizon 3,
The
but
Centenario is quite good for grip and everything. Well, quite a few cars are quite good for being able to slow down and grip to the surface. They've got a lot better, I think.
when there is a road surface, they pretty much grip the fast cars. But the problem is when you go off-road, and in Horizon 2, you even did, you know, with S-Class cars, you did off-road, which is stupid in my opinion, because they're not designed to do off-road whatsoever. And you have to do this, because the races are there and you have to do it if you want to finish those championships. Which is stupid in my opinion. Did they change that?
Yeah, you can start off-roading now, the other cars, because I've just been doing it in the Centenario.
But that's stupid. I mean, they should change that so that a road car should be for road only. I mean, you can, as in, for example, free roam or something like that, you can race them, but not as in championships, which are part of, you know, complete game, you know, completion, the game completion.
No,
they shouldn't do
no,
that.
No, you have, in part, no, I know what you mean now. Yeah, you can't race as like the Lamborghini on an off-road course. You have to have a off-road car.
Yeah, that's good then. If they change that, I'm happy with that then. Because
you can't,
it's much better.
You can't. So you can't use an on-road fast car on an off-road race.
Yeah, that's good
all.
then. That's if they change that, that was one of the biggest issues with this game actually, for me. Because who designs a game? Who designs a game that, you know, allows a sports car to ride off-road, which shouldn't happen ever?
Yeah.
But they changed that. So yeah, I'm tempted to actually buy the game now because it seems they've corrected all the problems I had with the game. Maybe besides the issues of, I don't know, multiplayer, but I don't really play that much multiplayer. But they selective issues that I had on solo. From what you say, they corrected them. So that's fine by me.
Yeah. They got the Tesla Model S. I've already got that car, to be fair, anyway.
Well, in Horizon 2, you had to buy it with money. Actually, you couldn't buy it with credits.
Yeah. This car.
Did they change that in 3?
Yeah, you can. It's now. It's just 72 credits. You don't have to download it with buying it
Oh,
with
so
money
it's
as
not
well.
downloadable content, so it's not DLC of some sort.
Yeah, so it's not DLC.
Yeah, that's good.
There's cars on here which are where like you get the can't what's the car pass? Basically, if you have the pass or a car pack,
Yep.
you get a load of cars which like the Aston Martin Vulcan
Yep.
or the Continental Regera, the one that's only got one gear. Yeah, you have to
Right.
pay for that as well as you have to pay for the credits as well. But
Also, you have to
that's
pay for
mainly-
them and then use the credits to buy them.
Turn right.
yeah,
Because from what I remember in Horizon 2, you just simply paid for the car as in real money, but then it was for free. You just got it for free. You didn't have to pay credits for it. From what I remember. Maybe not all the cars though.
yeah. It's all of them just say that 130,000 or 1 million or something like that. So I'm guessing you have to pay for them as well.
Maybe, I don't know. But in Horizon 2 you didn't have to actually pay for them, because if you got the pass and you got the car and it's for free then.
Great position.
That's how I remember
Yeah.
it. Because they were giving away some of the cars which were normally DLC. But then not all of the cars obviously were available for such a free giveaway. And as I said, that's after many years the game came out, so it's not this one is new. Horizon 3 is new, so they won't be doing that probably at the beginning. But maybe later on they will just, you know, release those cars for free.
Yeah. Or like, is it? Do when Horizon came out? When was the first Forza made?
It was a long time ago. Forza is
Sometimes-
a very old game.
It's because sometimes they do like a 75th birthday or something like that, and then they
Yeah,
release
because,
stuff for free.
Because there is Forza Motorsport 6 as well. So it's not Horizon,
Yeah.
because Horizon is more of a festival one. And there is Motorsport, which is kind of more like a racing on circuits and stuff like this, I believe. Because I didn't play
Yeah.
Motorsport, but there is different Forza as well. So Horizon is more of a festival, it's open world, and the other one is just pure races.
Yeah.
That's what I
That's true.
think it is.
No, it is.
It is. So yeah, that's my guess correct, pretty much. Shit.
It's because I the only reason I got this one is because I don't like always just being stuck on a track. I prefer having
Yeah,
the
it's
open
kind
world.
of
and-
useless, isn't it? Because you don't go anywhere. You have a free world where you can travel anywhere you want, really. And you still get to
Yeah.
ride some... Well, they could actually implement the tracks onto Horizon 3. So add a one stage with a track, for example. So a specific track. But you can still ride on the street. That's what I would think. But, you know, riding on the streets is much harder because you have cars and stuff like this. So it's even... difficulty is higher. So that's more interesting as well. Because on track you
Oh, yeah,
don't have
now-
really cars driving, you know, furniture and stuff like that.
If you really want to know now, you can now race in X-Class cars.
Oh, you can race them now, as in normal
Yeah.
races, championships.
Yeah.
That's changed, yeah. Because you could create, actually in Forza Horizon 2, you could create X cars, but you couldn't race them really in any championship.
Yeah, you can now race them. You just have to have the right. It's basically some of them ask for like a certain car. If you still upgrade and it hits an X, you can still race in it.
Yeah, that's good. So they
So they
did
fixed
something
that.
actually with the X, and that's kind of good.
Yeah.
Are the cars faster? I mean, do the people do stuff like they did in Forza Horizon 2? Like, you know, 1 million miles or something? The glitch? Did you see the glitch actually? For the Forza
Well,
Horizon 2?
Forza Horizon 2.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Oh, the guy found some kind of glitch and he showed how to do it. You had to have a very fast car. And what you did is you landed, you drive so fast, you landed on some sort of roof, of the hangars on one stage, and you just landed there and wedge yourself in a way that one wheel just spin. You don't press anything; the wheel spins by itself, and it spins to very high, rotations, very fast speed. Just one wheel,
Yeah.
the back wheel, and then you wedge your way out of this roof, and you don't have to press anything. The car just automatically takes on the speed, and the people go 400 miles or something like that in the car, in the straight line. And it's very hard to control the car because it goes 400 miles in, so they hit trees, they fly like, I don't know, a lot.
Well, on this game, there's this thing with it's in solo, but if you wait on the train tracks, it's like GTA. There's no way to stop the train. So if you're on the train track, the train's about to hit you, it hits you, you press the start button quickly, then undo it again, you end up going like 600 miles an hour.
Right, and that's in Horizon 2, right? Or 3?
3.
3.
All right, guys.
But
Yeah,
I
there's
think
some
they might
glitches.
patch that soon.
Group at the hub and we'll head back
Because they
out.
didn't really doing that, but it's only because you can't do it in multiplayer because it's a real time thing, so you can't pause like you can't in multiplayer in Horizon 2.
Yeah. Yeah, but so they still have some kind of glitches in there.
Yeah.
But that's
It's
for,
not too
I
much of a
mean,
big
maybe they
deal.
just leave them just for users to have fun with them, perhaps? Because
Yeah.
it's just sometimes funny to find those glitches. I mean, it doesn't break the game really. It just adds some fun to your riding.
Yeah.
What about other games? Because I don't know, I've been to Xbox Store now, and there was a Black Friday, they had loads of deals and stuff. Did you buy anything? Other than Horizon 3? Or did you buy Horizon 3 before Black Friday? Because I think they had some kind of discount on it. Plus the
Yeah.
discount you have on gold membership. So that was very good actually, because you could buy games for £10, which is nothing.
And do you ever listen to like the radio on Forza Horizon 2?
Oh, I don't listen to radio, because I do get. Wait a minute. I get, because I put those videos onto the YouTube, and I get claims because of the stupid songs. And I don't want to put adverts on my videos because I don't put adverts on my videos, and I don't want anyone putting adverts on my videos. I want them to be free so that you can just watch them,
Yeah.
instead of watching stupid adverts, because all the videos now have adverts, so what's the point? That's not unique at all to put adverts on your video, so I don't put them. And I always turn off the radio. Although I turn off the radio, they still find a way to put the claim on my videos sometimes, because there is a music during the scene of some sort, and they tell me I'm using this song. I'm not using it, the game is using it. I'm just playing the game.
Do they end up taking it down though?
No, it's just basically I delete the song and that's it. And they release the copyright. I mean, you can still watch it, because most of the time what happens is they advertise your video. So they put adverts onto your video if you don't have adverts. I think that's what happens. And because if you have adverts, I don't know what happens if they actually claim against you. Perhaps they will take down your adverts, put theirs, or something like that. But yeah, they simply put adverts and you can still watch the video. It's just that you have to watch the adverts. And the profit from those goes to the company that claims the copyright.
Do they also... It's like, because one of my... I got a YouTube channel as well.
Right.
But I did like this. It's like these songs which you can put on, like basically.
Yeah,
I
there
don't know
are
if
some
you've ever heard of
songs
the
which are not
company
copyrighted
Innovation.
by YouTube. Yeah. You can put those
But,
songs anyway.
Yeah, I've got this thing by the company called Innovation, which is called a Launchpad Pro.
Right.
And I've used that. And I'm pretty sure you might have heard of the company called Chainsmokers,
Yeah,
or the artist.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
they
two of
create
them.
music, right?
400
Yeah,
meters.
yeah. They don't. Their song "Don't Let Me Down" is copyrighted,
Yeah,
and I've
it
got.
is.
Is that
Turn left.
because it's on YouTube as well? But I don't know how long it's been left up there for. But people can still view it.
I mean, the Vivo actually does that for the song. So basically, there is a company on YouTube that has all the copyrights available to them, pretty much. It's a company that's called Vivo, I believe, and they upload all the songs. So they cannot take down Vivo songs because they have like a contract with all the artists that from what was it?
Wait, so if I don't take it
Some
down,
of the
could I get
profits go to
fined?
the artist from the
Muscle
YouTube adverts.
Championship. There's some all-American in this
No, but if I don't take my, I
race
get
to
fined or.
set a route start.
They will take it down for you. If they want to take it down, they
Oh,
will do it. You don't have to take it down. It's just that if they said you have a claim and it says, for example, you don't have to do anything, it's just that your video will have adverts from the claimant, then you don't have to do anything, and it will basically, you know, it will have adverts on it. But if you have your own adverts and you don't want their adverts and you say that it is fair use, then you have to claim that. And you have to tell them that it is fair use and that, you know, if you are creating the song yourself, then that's like a fair use and, you know, you modify it because you are creating it yourself. So it's your created content, but it's just fair use of their, I don't know, music. Because if you create it yourself, that's a different story because you do it, not them. So if you have a pad of some sort and you create music on it, that's yours. They cannot claim that because it's yours. So if they
yeah.
claim that, you can say, I created it, it's my stuff, I'm the owner of this. Although the song used, it's kind of copyrighted, but at the same time, you are the one that makes that song. So it's the same, for example, if you go to piano lessons on YouTube. They're using the
Yeah.
songs on music, basically, who someone wrote. It's not their own song. But they still, you know, don't get copyright, and they still get adverts, their own adverts, onto the videos, I believe, because they're the ones who created, I mean, not created, but performed the song. So it's the same with you. If you are the one to perform the song, I don't think you will need a copyright from them, because you are doing it in fair use, and for example, you can call it as a tutorial. So it's in fair
Yeah, I've got
use
the
because
email here. Copyright claim, your video's been blocked in some countries.
it's been blocked in some countries. Yeah, so some countries can still watch it, and because sometimes they give you a choice that they will put adverts on your video, and everyone can watch it,
Or block it in some countries.
or block it in some countries, or just delete it outright. So those are the
Mine's
three.
just blocked in some countries then.
Yeah, so some countries basically have a law that, you know, you cannot use that song.
Oh yeah. This means your video is set up on YouTube, but people in some countries may not be able to watch it.
Yeah, and that's because of the song. So if you, for example, delete the song, all of the people will be able to watch it.
Yeah.
Or you can probably claim it as well. There is some sort of button on YouTube where you say, I mean, claim it, but appeal to it. So you can
Yeah.
file an appeal and prove that you are the one who created the song. Obviously, it takes some time, 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, to clarify that, or they will just check that and stuff like that, because they flag it. It's automatic system. They flag every copyrighted song. Doesn't matter if you have copyright or not, because if you have, for example, if you have the rights to use it, you will have to send those rights to YouTube. If someone claims,
yeah.
you know, that they have copyright and they want adverts on it, then if you have a permission to use that song from the owner, let's say, from the artist, then you send that to YouTube and they will release your copyright, and you will be able to use
Oh,
it.
okay.
Because otherwise, if you don't have that, the claimant can actually put adverts on your video or make you just basically delete the not the video but the music, or delete the video or block it in some countries. That's the option.
Yeah.
And that's why YouTube is getting so much hate from other people who create content professionally for YouTube, because they use stuff as in fair use but still make money out of it. Because you can make money, you can still monetize the videos even if they're copyrighted. It's just that you have to use it under the guidelines of fair use. For example, if you offer, I don't know, a commentary on this work, then you can use it, even with copyright.
Yeah.
Because you offer commentary, you are using it for the purpose of education or, I don't know, criticism. So you can do that. That's the loophole, pretty much. So you can still argue with them, and if your argument is good, you can actually get it, back. That they will remove the ban from other countries.
Yeah. Are you still broadcasting to Twitch? Because how many viewers have you got?
Very small amount, because I didn't broadcast for a long time. I mean, I'm creating my own game. I don't really have much time to actually broadcast anymore. I'm just doing it sometimes and update people on my game, which I'm creating.
Oh yeah, okay.
And sometimes just to have a rest from my own game and from other stuff, just to play a bit, and that's it. So I don't really stream anymore, like 4 days a week or something like that, because I just don't have time.
And anyway, just going back to that copyright thing, they can't copyright me from what I'm saying on this, because I know that you've probably heard of the software called GarageBand.
No.
No,
What's
Apple
that?
only. It's basically where you can create music on it. It's basically a music creation software. It's on iPad or Apple computers.
Yeah, I have no
basically anything
interest
that's
in
made
Apple or iPad. That's why I never heard probably of it. Because
That's
I
why,
have
but
no
anyway,
interest into iPads or whatever.
No, but anyway, it's like there's a song that I've made that's on YouTube. It's like
Yeah.
they can't do it because I've actually produced it.
Yeah, so they cannot do it. They cannot put any type of copyright claim on your video if you produce your own song. They cannot do it. Even if you use third-party software, this software was created for you to create song. So they cannot do that. If they did, you can file a appeal and say, I am the one who created the song, I have an original file or something like that, and prove it to them, no problem.
Yeah.
But they cannot do that. If they do, it's just pure bullshit. That's why I think some people had that kind of shit, and that's why they're pissed on YouTube. Because some people, especially the big, YouTubers, as in million views and stuff like that, they always have problems with advertisements and stuff like that. So I'm not sure how many people have that problem. If it's just big YouTubers, smaller as well, or everyone, or whatever. But I know it's messed up with adverts now on YouTube.
Yeah.
Especially if you use someone else's work. Because if you use your own work, there's no problem. Because it's your own work and you can prove it.
Yeah. It's kind of like, yeah, I don't know if you ever heard of like this. You've never heard of this song because I made it. And there's not a lot of people have seen it. But it's like, what kind of music do you listen to?
Oh, I listen to every type of music. I mean, it doesn't matter to me as long as it's good. I sometimes, for example, I played Devil May Cry, right? And Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3, perhaps 4 as well, has kind of metal songs in them, and I like those songs. Although I don't listen to metal songs, I like the ones in the Devil May Cry.
Type of songs?
Sorry.
What about like dubstep kind of song?
Techno, yeah, dubstep. I mean, it depends on what type of it is, because I don't like too much of this noise. But if it's kind of slower or something like that, then yeah, why not?
Like this.
It's not bad. I mean, I could listen to it probably.
Yeah,
there is not too much, scratching and stuff like this. If someone puts too much, I don't like that. It's just
this is just. I didn't do that much to it. I only had like a day to make it anyway, so.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I only had a day to make it anyway, so.
I'd say there's loads worse on the internet. And
Yeah,
even
that's my
made by
first song I've ever
professionals.
made.
Like for example, this Skrillex guy, I don't get that guy. I mean, who likes his songs, music? Sorry,
I don't.
not song. You do. I mean, why? Because
No, I
it's just
don't.
like, oh, you don't.
No, I don't like it at all.
Yeah, it's just screeching sounds of, I don't know, washing machines fucking together. I don't know this guy, man. What's he's doing?
Yeah.
That's why not every type of music I will listen. I mean, every type, not type as in type, but as in every person's music. Because the type, as I said, I can listen to pretty much every music. It's just that it has to have some sort of, you know, restraint as well.
Yeah.
Because if it's like screeching sounds, then I don't want to listen to that.
I'm just wondering what other one this is, because I made another one as well.
This is more of a
I don't
techno
know
now.
that one. Yeah. This is what I made.
Actually, I didn't tell you because I like the songs which has like kind of old, I don't know, Mario Bros and stuff like that effects in them, and I like that type of song.
Yeah.
For example, if
like
you,
this kind of one.
yeah, if you heard of a group called what were they called? Dundon Patrolin, something like that. Did you hear of them?
That rings a bell. Rings a bell.
Yeah, they created songs like "To the Moon," which was used in the meme thing for the dog.
Something I've heard of that from somewhere.
Yeah,
I can't remember where though.
Just write "To the Moon" on the internet, on YouTube, and you'll find that. "To the Moon," and
Yeah.
it's Dundon Patrolin. And this one is with who the other guy is? I don't remember. Phantom and
Anyway,
K.
Yeah.
Phantom and K. And so, yeah, this one I like because they create, I don't know if it's dubstep or whatever it is, but yeah, they have a couple of good music things. I couldn't really call them songs, but yeah.
Yeah, this is the thing that I was talking about on my launchpad.
Yeah, so yeah, I like that kind of stuff because it's, especially if it has effects of all. Yeah, I know this song.
Yeah. Do you have YouTube open at the moment?
No, I have my Xbox. I mean, I have computer open, but I will have to change the screen because my computer is connected to my television.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know this song. I've watched it. The what was it? Music video. Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched it a couple of times already on TV, so I know what it is. And there is also other one which I know from them as well. I don't remember how it's called, but there is another one as well, which is also
Forza?
popular. I don't know which one was it.
I think I know which one you mean actually.
Yeah, there's two of them. This one I know, and the other one, which is also known. It's kind of popular. They put it on the radio, and if you go to MTV or whatever, they.
No.
Yeah, this one. I don't know if there's. It's
Yeah,
them.
closer.
It's them as well, right?
Yeah, Chainsmokers.
Yeah. So that's the one. But it's different women speaking.
Yeah, I like that
singing
one.
This one. It's
Yeah.
not bad. I like Alan Walker, I believe. Faded. That's a good song.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, that's a very good song. Because normally it was Fade, as in it was a not song but a music only. so there was no lyrics to it. But then they released
Yeah,
Faded, which was basically
with
a
Ellie Goulding in
woman
it
was
as well.
yeah, she was singing.
Yeah, have you heard the new one of the newer ones?
No.
You might. It's not the same person singing at all, though. So if it decides to work.
That's a very good song in my
come
opinion,
on.
because first time I heard, because at first I heard the techno version without any lyrics.
Oh, it froze. Sorry.
So
Yeah,
first one I
quite liked
heard
that
without
one.
any lyrics, so it was a pure techno version, and I liked it from the beginning. And then I heard the one with the lyrics, and I also liked it. I mean, it was just my street, you know, up my street. It was straight from the beginning.
Yeah. This is from Alan Walker as well.
Yeah, I can hear the beat under it, and it is kind of his kind of signature kind of thing.
And when the drop happens as well, you can hear the signature and on the build up as well.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's called "Sing Me to Sleep." That one.
It's not bad. I mean, I didn't listen to all of his songs, but this one is not bad.
Yeah, I quite like quite a few of his songs.
So Alan Walker. There's also the other one. Shit, I don't remember. Not Alan Walker one, but different one.
Turn left.
It's just that I don't remember the name of it.
Turn left.
I know it was on no copyright songs kind of channel. But how was it called? I don't remember.
Or NCS.
Yeah, NCS.
No, yeah. Listen to this one as well. It's one of the newest ones. It has like some inspirational speech for some reason.
Right, if you are about that, actually, there is a one which I like, which has kind of inspirational speech. If we're talking about that, and it's from shit, what was it? Deadmau5. If you know the guy.
Oh yeah, I've heard of him.
Deadmau5 Strobe.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that
Strobe,
one.
but remix. You have to find the remix of Fiji Wiji, I believe.
Oh, I'll go have a
Or
look at
Seven
that.
Lions.
That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, I'm going to tell what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hit and not point the finger saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Yeah, this one's not bad as well.
It's like other ones that he's made, which I quite like as well.
Yeah, actually, as I said, Strobe remixed one, because the original one is actually worse in my opinion. From Deadmau5, the original one is worse than the remixed one. I mean, because it's the guy added from Dictator, I believe it was a movie, the final speech, I believe it was, with Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he added that speech over there and just mixed it up, and it was less slower. So it was less boring, and it was cool. I mean, I checked both versions, but I like the remixed version better. Yeah, that's the one.
Oh yeah, this one.
Yeah. And there's also another one.
Oh, have you heard of this song? Oh, where is it? Come on, see if it works.
There's also Seven Lions remix of something. I don't remember what. No, I don't think I heard that one. No, I didn't hear that one.
I quite like it there.
I didn't hear that. But there was... oh, I also like Lightronics. Lightronics Reach. If you want to search for that, it's Lightronics Reach. That's kind of nice as well. There are no words, it's just the song, pure song, but I just like the beat to it, I don't know.
Yeah, some people like the drum beats of some songs as well.
It's not drum beat, it's more of a... Put it in and you will know, because I cannot explain it. I mean, it's just... I like it, basically. Lightronics Reach. Should be able to find that very fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
That was the championship for this road trip. When back to the festival for the awards.
In 100 meters, turn left.
Because it kind of reminds me of like a outer space music. I like that kind of thing.
200 meters.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I know what you mean now, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I like it. I mean,
Yeah, I like it. I like it as well.
and if you know Halo, you probably do, better than I do, there is a remix of Green and Blue. Green and Blue remix, but I don't remember who remixed it. But I know it's Green and Blue remix of Halo, I think. And it's also good. Just Green and Blue and remix, I believe, and you will find it.
Oh, my friend posted something on YouTube the other day.
At the roundabout,
He does the same thing as me, a launch padder. He also makes songs. Makes them. He posted one just not too long ago. Yesterday.
Is it any good?
I don't know, I'm listening to it now.
More of a spacey one as well,
Yeah.
but not bad. There is no overall, like, you know, screeching shit. It's kind of not bad.
Yeah.
It's more of a subtle one than some kind of in your face.
I hate those kind of ones. To be fair, I should have known that he was posting it yesterday because I did the lights for him on this launch pad. He said, oh yeah, it's being launched tomorrow. I was like, oh yeah, and then I forgot about it. Whoops.
Right.
at the roundabout, take the second exit.
You should go have a look at it on YouTube.
I'm playing right now, so I cannot really do that. But maybe later.
Yeah, later.
Send me the link, and that's fine then. At least is the YouTube channel name, and then I can find him because I remember that.
Yeah,
When I
that's what I
finish
was
the
gonna
stream,
do.
I can just go to YouTube on my Xbox. That doesn't really matter. Should have YouTube here. Oh shit, that was too much.
In 400
Alright, got it.
meters, turn right.
Yeah. It's the song name and the in this channel name.
You can throw in your channel if you want to as well.
Right.
Yeah, I'll send you mine.
Got it.
Yeah.
In 400 meters, turn right.
Do you know like there's people who
Turn right.
who actually create something good, like because I did the lights for him.
Yep.
I did the lights for him, but I said you can just say you made it because he does a lot of light shows, and I tried to base it off what he does on,
Sure.
on his own light show, so it actually made it look like his. So I said I'm not too bothered because I've made it from other people as well.
Yeah.
So it says, I hope you. I said to him because I put this in for him. I hope you all enjoy this light show I made for my new track venture, because he made the track, but I made the light show, but I didn't like taking credit from someone else's YouTube channel.
Yeah,
So,
sure. Yeah. That's kind
That's-
of fair.
So he
I mean,
came
he'll
up with the
help
song,
you
I
out
came up
maybe
with the
later on
light
as well.
show.
Maybe he'll help
He's
you
already
out
helped me
later
out.
on. Oh, so yeah. What's the point? You don't have to actually.
Yeah, we've got So we also do help each other out, but at the moment he can't really do anything for me now because my laptop's packed in, and I've just fixed the old one. But now the security's too high, so I just need to put it down a bit so I can at least download the software off the.
Alright.
Because it won't let me download anything off the internet.
Well, maybe
Because I've increased
maybe
the security so much.
then go to security settings, and that's pretty much simple to change.
Yeah, I'd probably do it like later on today at some point. No, but it's on my antivirus software that I have to do it in.
What do you have?
Forza client.
Never heard of it.
It's actually quite good.
No, I have AGV. AGV. Which is basically
Yeah, I've heard of that one.
Avast.
Yeah.
That's pretty much Avast. I had a paid one, which is Pro, on my laptop. But because I don't use my laptop anymore, I didn't pay anymore. What's the point? And on this one I just have free because I'm better administrator than the Avast can be. So I don't need a ultra good security, not system, but antivirus, because I'm better at controlling and managing my files than Avast can be. I know what's wrong, and if something's wrong I can just correct that. So I don't really need that. I just need the Avast to do pretty much block unwanted websites which pop up when you go to a website. That's pretty much what I want from it, because it does that. So instead of redirecting me to a pop-up website, it just blocks it. So it blocks all the pop-ups that are not desirable. Other pop-ups work perfectly fine, you know. I can just open normal new tabs or whatever, new windows, and works fine. It's just that when automatic pop-ups come along from third party, that they're just blocked. And that's all I need from it, pretty much. Otherwise, I do manage my own task manager and stuff like that. I check whenever something's shit with it or not.
Yeah.
That's the best solution, though. Right, I'll be finishing the stream and we can talk.
Yeah. No, it's just weird though, because last time when I was on the iPad, laptop, it said that I scanned through everything because it had viruses on it for some reason. But anyway, it's probably because of the launchpad stuff I was downloading. It was mostly from YouTube, from people who are trusted, but because it's probably already had one virus on it, it probably kept up more pop-ups, which then after that took it on to another pop-up page that looks like it and gave me more viruses, because that's what it can do. But
yeah. The worst part is if you download something and you don't know it has a virus, then it's messed up. For example, some files hide into places you would never think of. So
yeah.
And they call those programs like it's something useful as well. That's why you have to, on Windows at least, you have to check your task manager, what type of processes you have, what type of services you're running, because otherwise you have no way of knowing that. Because if you download something and you don't know if there is a virus or not, because, well, it's internet, they can put even in Photoshop they can put some kind of virus because they can change what's installed on your computer with the Photoshop. So everything can be dodgy. But then you can just, file the stuff.
Yeah, I've already been through it. I've already scanned everything and been through everything.
Scanning is not very useful because viruses get load before they scan the computer. That's why it's before they scan the computer, the virus is already loaded with the BIOS. DOS, sorry. Well, it was DOS with the it's BIOS. Now. So
how do you
first of all,
it,
you
then?
basically you have to go to save mode, delete that shit. That's pretty much how you remove the viruses which you cannot remove. Quarantining them does something, but they're still on your computer. If you want to completely remove them, you actually have to go to save mode or something like that, and you have to manually delete them, all the files, find them, delete them, and that's it. What I tend to do now, because I'm not bothered to actually search for those files, what I tend to do is just on the startup there are processes that are turned on, and when you have a virus or a dodgy program which basically makes your computer do something undesirable, what you can do is go to your processes, find the process, go to services and running processes, and you can stop it from opening at the start of your Windows or whatever, or your computer. When you turn on the computer, it has the option of starting with the computer pretty much. So that's how those viruses operate. So they start before the antivirus is loaded. That's why it doesn't detect them. Even if it could detect them, it doesn't, because they loaded first and already operating.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why you can just go to services, stop the service from starting with the Windows, and it will never start again, because the setting will be changed, and you can just manually set it to manually start, and it will never start again, and it doesn't work then. So it doesn't, affect your computer anymore. That's what I tend to do right now, because I don't want to really search, go to save mode or whatever, search for those files. Maybe I won't find all the files, so it will, still do damage or whatever. I don't play around with that. I just stop the services, all that. That's it. And it doesn't get turned on.
What laptop are you running it on? Like Windows laptop?
I have both laptop and a tower, so it's a desktop.
Okay, but what
But I
is it?
don't use my laptop anymore. I use my desktop all the time now.
Yeah, but is
So
it
I do
running
that.
Windows?
Yeah, 10, and my laptop is on 7, and you can do that on both.
I'm running
can-
8.1, so I don't know how to do it
Okay,
on
so
it
the
anyway.
shit system it is. Yeah, you can still do it. It's just that it's more painful to do it because everything's hidden in that system. Yeah, straight into the wall. It's hidden, everything. It's hidden in that system. Because I had 8, and I can tell you it's pretty much shit. It's more shit than Vista. Which, coming from me, is a lot. And, yeah, you can do it on 8 as well, you know. But why didn't you upgrade it to 10 with free upgrade? You can free upgrade, you could at least, free upgrade it to 10. No problem. And 10
So
is
I
not
could do
like
that now?
8. Yeah, you can do it now. And 10 is like 7. It just has, when you have a, what was it? The menu. A startup menu.
Mm-hmm.
It looks more like an 8. That's pretty much that. But it's normal desktop. It's not like those fucking, you know, squares and rectangles shit that you have when you turn on your computer. Although you can change in 8, you can change between desktop and this shit. But it's always at the start, it's always this shit that starts, not the desktop. And also it's slower because it runs 2 at the same time.
You have arrived at your
So it runs both at the same time. So you have to support the
okay.
desktop and you have to support those cards, which is bullshit. I didn't like it from the beginning. Vista I could use, but this one, I just couldn't. Because I got, yeah, I got when I bought a PC, it was with Windows 8. And then obviously I could upgrade it for free, but I checked it, you know, check the system, how it looks like, and then like it just straight upgraded it to 10 later on when it was available. Because I couldn't use it, it was just so shit. So that's what I would recommend, because it's just pure shit. 8 was created for mobile phones, not for computers. So that's the problem with the 8. For mobile phones it might be good. It's still used on mobile phones though, I think.
Yeah, it's still used on my old one. I've got Windows 10 though.
I have Sony, so I have, what was it, Android. So Android it is. I have Samsung, so I always had Android though, really. As in for the smartphones, but then previously when the smartphones were not existing, I still had phones, but they were running some kind of system, I don't know what. I had Nokia 3310i, which was the you know, a phone which you cannot destroy.
arrived at your destination.
A brick. Yeah, literal brick. If you throw it onto the wall will break and the phone will be full. Nothing happens to the phone. And then they created even more of a indestructible phone, which was made from rubber. You couldn't destroy this phone. You could just throw it like a rubber ball, and it would just bounce. You couldn't destroy this phone. You had to actually burn it to destroy it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what they made. I don't know, 15 years ago. That's what kind of phones they made. Now they make phones that, you know, it drops on a fucking carpet, or I don't know, on a patch of grass, and the screen will break. The other phones, oh my god, you can just throw it. When your phone, when your friend asks you, hey, can I call from your phone? Yeah, just catch it. Just throw it to him. That's what you did in the old days. You didn't pass it on to him like it's like, I don't know, biggest treasure of your life, not to drop it. You just threw it because you knew it wouldn't break. Even sometimes, you know, some of the other phones, you threw it and it fell down, for example, and the whole thing broke off, you know, everything fell off from the phone. You just put it together and it works fine. As I said, the phones were pretty much indestructible in the old days. Now they are very destructible. That's the thing. Everything is now very, I don't know. Fragile. That's the one. Fragile. Okay, let me finish the stream. So just final message. Final message to you guys, because I'm talking with a friend over the mic. So final message to you guys. Although I did the update on my game as well as some stuff I talked about, and you probably heard the conversation I had with him. And that's pretty much it for the stream. I did 3 championships, which I usually do, and that's pretty much that. So thanks for watching. The next stream, I don't know when it will be, because as I said many times, I don't have a schedule anymore, as I'm creating my game and I'm working, so there is no way I can do streams regularly. But yeah, you can expect streams in this month, because I will still have to update you on my game, so that's pretty much that. Thanks for joining me. If you want to, you can follow me, although as I said, the streams will not be frequent. I also have my Twitter and I have YouTube channel which you can check. So thanks for joining me today and have a nice one. Bye.